And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 3 here between the Mets and Padres. Mets win Game 1. Padres come back last night, win 7-4 to take Game 2. Mets still with a game-and-a-half lead over the Diamondbacks for that last wild card spot. So magic number still sits at number 9. But that can drop today with a win. Young Jonathan on the mound today for the Mets. But let's get into it. I know we might not get as many people chatting it up today. It is a day game, so maybe a lot of people at work. But Keith is here saying, let's go Mets. Welcome in, Keith. Let's get going on the vertical side. Let's get going on the playback side as well. Where is it? OBS. Go live. All right. There we go. Let's go live on the vertical side as well. And then we'll get into today's lineups, this afternoon's pitching matchups. Other games going on today that might be impactful for the Mets. Gary and Ronnie in the booth today. But let's go. Once again, welcome in. We got the Guardians and Tigers getting ready to go as well. Blue Jays and Rays. Then at 1:30, the A's and Red Sox. Mariners Royals at 2 o'clock. Marlins Rockies at 3 o'clock. Cubs Reds at 7. Yankees Orioles as well. Angels Brewers at 7:40, and the Giants and Dodgers at 10 o'clock. So the Dodgers can help a couple teams out with a win. So I had to check to see who the Phillies played next series. And the Phillies go out to Arizona to face the Diamondbacks. So, what are the Phillies going to do? Not to say that they're going to lose on purpose, but are they going to, make it more difficult for the Mets to try to get in? But let's come back over to the chat here. Frank is here. What's up, Frank? Got off work, especially for this. The addiction is real. Carla says hello. Hello, Carla. Hopefully you're feeling better. Thoughts and prayers are with both you and Frank, but yeah, just get better there. 27 subs today, says Frank. 27, that'll put us just about 7,900. Right now, I've been talking to Fitzy because the Mets are a day game and his Red Sox are a day game. We might go live for the Bills-Dolphins game tonight, so make sure you have notifications turned on. We might be going live for that one tonight. Let's go, Mets. My sister is at the game today. That's cool, Steven. Let's go, Mets. Keep putting back in the chat there. I wrote that down, Frank. 27, he said. What was yesterday's official number here? Let's see what yesterday's official number was. 34. Frank projected 29. James said 57. And our official number was 34. 34. So you were a little low, Frank, but that's okay. As long as we gain 1, that's all that matters. That is all that matters, as long as we keep moving in the right direction. So today's lineup, we're still about 5 minutes away from first pitch here. Tatis will lead it off. Arise will bat second. Machado third. Merrill fourth. Laureano fifth. Gavin Sheets will DH and bat sixth. O'Hearn 7th, Cronenworth 8th, and Fermin will bat 9th. In the Met defense, it'll be Beatty at 3rd, Lindor at short, McNeil at 2nd, Alonso at 1st. Terren's back with the team. He was activated yesterday. He's back a day game after a night game. He's behind the dish today. Nimmo in left, Mullins in center, and Soto in right. You remember yesterday only 4 subs? No, 34 subs. We started at 78-38 yesterday. So some of the people we haven't seen in a while, we haven't seen Darren in a while. We haven't seen Elgood in a while. Cope we haven't seen in a while. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I know it's been a frustrating season, so maybe some folks taking a break from watching this team. Oh, when you predicted it was for gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on the other scores. Once again, possibility. Right now, I would say 80 to 90% yes on the doing the stream tonight between me and Fitzy. I have not texted DK yet, so we'll see. We'll see. When I finally make it where it's 100%, I will ask DK if he wants to join us. So once again, welcome in everybody. We'll get some more people here and chatting it up in a couple minutes. I know Gina said she'll be here. Make sure you smash them thumbs up for us as well. That definitely helps the channel out. But yeah, the Mets have a weekend series coming up here with the Nationals. Let's see what the pitching matchup is for that. Oh, that's today's game. Let's look at tomorrow. Mets will have Sproat on the mound tomorrow. That means McLean will probably go Saturday. Yep. And what do we got for Sunday's action? Clay Holmes back on the mound. So it'll be Holmes and Minaya again on Sunday. So this weekend series against the Nationals, the final 3 home games for the Mets. Finishing up their last 6 on the road. There's Gina. Charles is here as well. What's up, Mr. Charles? Charles says, how's everyone doing today on the PAS network? The live stream broadcast. Let's go. Someone is on the IL. I would have to look. The Mets did tweet something out. I believe Reed Garrett got put on the IL. Gina says, greetings, Mr. and Mrs. PAS Nation. I'll let Mrs. PAS know. We might be done before Mrs. PAS gets home from work. With the 1 o'clock start today. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. I'm great. Thanks, Sir John. Yes, sir, Charles. So we'll see how Tong fares today. 3 starts on the year, a 1-2 record with that 8.49 ERA. Gave up 6 runs his last outing in 2/3 of an inning. Here we go. Tatis will walk to the plate. Say hello to Terens. I think he tapped his bat on the home plate umpire's shin guards. Beautiful day at the ballpark. Not sure what the delay is here. Home plate umpire holding up his hand. The first pitch from Tong. Down low, 1-0. Yes, we were watching the game, Jake. We saw it. Did anyone see it? What's up, bud? In for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 the count here from Tong. He's got to come out throwing strikes today. He deals. And that one popped out to right. Soto, before the track. He'll make the catch, one away. Nice ovation from the crowd. Jonah Tong is from Ontario. I did not know he was Canadian. I think if you're Canadian, you have to be a fan of Nickelback, correct? I think that's a nationality requirement. Bud saying hi to some folks in the chat as well. Love it. You guys all saying hi to one another. Camden's here saying hi. What's up, Camden? The 0-1. And the check swing blooped into left field. Nimmo comes over. Arrives will make the turn at first, and he'll stop. So a 1-out single. Or rush, right? Yeah, or rush. Yeah, but that means you don't pay attention to me because I said it during the stream. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. In for a strike, 0-1. No, not you, Frank. The 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Tong deals. Down low. 1-2. The 1-2. Pick off throw, not in time. Bachman, Turner, and overdrive. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Sean M is here. What's today up, Sean? Greetings, PAS Nation. Mets 9, Padres 3, Tong 8 Ks. Sign me up for that. The 2-2. Then that one fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Come on, Tong. Was ahead 0-2. Now it's a full count. Celia says the kid has gotten hit pretty hard in a couple of his starts. I think he needs some more time in AAA. He'll be fine with some polishing. We agree. The 3-2. And Machado crushes one out to left over Nimmo's head. Bounces up against the wall. It'll be second and third. Oh, they got him at second. Good heads up play there. Nice play by the Mets. Instead of throwing that ball to third, they threw it to second and they got the runner. John, my brother. What's up, Jacob? Neymar is here. What's up? No, let's go, Mets. Good heads up defense there by the Mets. Get a chance to get out of this inning. Swung on a missed 0-1. Love the play calling. Respect. Camden saying, let's go, Mets. The 0-1. Popped up. Foul territory. Beatty coming over. Terrence. It's out of play. 0-2. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt. 1-2. Charles was one of his many quotes early on. Without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Yeah. Grow up. Remove the middle finger from your thing. Will you? Or your comments won't be recognized. One and two here. Merrill pops one up. Foul. It'll go out of play. Oh, Jonathan's here. Says, figured I'd drop in. Wherever you're from in the chat, let's all come together with our shared frustration on our boys. Already, Frank. Already. Open the gates. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. So after a couple base hits, the Padres leave a runner stranded. We go bottom one. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. Oh, you failed an exam, and you had to get yourself together. Oh man, that's not good. Let's give the whole Met lineup today. Like I said, Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up here. But then Nimmo will be fourth. Vientos will DH and bat fifth. McNeil sixth. Beatty seventh. Terrence eighth. And Mullins will bat ninth. What's up, Jonathan? Hopefully your day at work is okay. We still keep holding on with this team. I gotta go. No worries, Jonathan. Jonathan, I believe Fitzy and I will be doing the Bills game tonight. Bud says, let's go, Mets. Get me some runs. If you were a judge, I wouldn't want to break a rule. Respect. You know what it is, Frank? I'm just tired of people not using common sense or common courtesy. Make sure you're on good terms with Mrs. PAS. Yep. In for a strike, 0-1 to Lindor. Randy Vasquez, the pitcher here, 24 starts on the year, a 5-6 record, with a 3.72. Your dad was an avid Bills fan. Completely understand. No worries, Jonathan. Enjoy. Outside, 1-1 to Lindor. CP is here. What's up, CP? Fouled off, 1-2. Let's win a damn series. I did not see if they did pregame today. CP, you got postgame this afternoon? And fouled off, still 1-2. CP said, hey, John, hey, chat. Nick's here saying, hey, John. How are you doing? Let's go, Matt. Hi, everybody. John Boy is here as well. The 1-2 to Lindor. And that one ripped, but right at the first baseman. O'Hearn will take it to the bag, 1 away. No pregame today, too early. Postgame is on with Rob and myself. LFGM. Well, there it is, everybody. We will be redirecting over to CP's channel when we are done for Mets postgame. Hopefully spamming some W's. Soto drops down a bunt. Foul, 0-1. Frank says, extreme respect to all my PAS friends and family. Bud says, my older brother is in the stream. Oh, he's in the stream fishing. He's been a Met fan since 1962. And fouled off, 0-2. CP says, would love to spam the W's and need a great Tong start badly. He had a decent first inning, gave up a couple singles, a little high on the pitch count, but hopefully that settled them in. Inside, 1-2. Or settled them down, I should say. Made it further this game than he did last game. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Let's go, Mets. What's up, buddy? The 2-2. And chopped in front of the plate. Fermin will get it. Throw it down to O'Hearn. 2 away. 2-3 in your scorebooks. Trout and Martins Creek. Yo, isn't Martins Creek down by that power plant? I wouldn't be catching fish out of there. I think that power plant's down there off of 611, I think. And Alonso Crushes went out to center field. Did he get enough? Back to the wall. It's out of here. 37 for Pete, and the Mets jump out 1-0 early. Steven says, I have a photo of the 62 team, April 11th, 62 at St. Louis. Trout fishing is fun, says Gina. Good afternoon, John. Nice job, Pete. Let's go, Mets. .445. Swung on a miss by Nimmo, 0-1. That is for, let's see, Saturday or Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, 4 straight games, William. Just what we need. A hot Pete. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. The 1-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. We go to the second, but the Mets jump out early, 1-0. It'll be Laureano, Sheets, and O'Hearn coming up. Charles with the channel rules. Thank you, Charles. Guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions, no spoilers, no spamming, no trolling, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Charles adds as well. No exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the arguments, not the person. Yes. I posted on the community tab. Alright, let's come over and look at our numbers here after 1. Alright, we go to the second. Tong back out on the hill. Looks like he threw 18 pitches his first time. Tong back out on the hill here. Not sure where that one missed. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And chop foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Second strikeout for Tom. I'm talking too much. Sorry. Keep getting ads. What? Keep them scoreless. Yep. It makes it easy, right, bud? Sheets DHing today. Up high, 1-0. At some point today, I'm sure we'll see Fitzy in the chat. That one missed low. 2-0. Gina's saying, let's go Tong. The 2-0. Oh. I lost the game here. It's a 1-out single. Steve L is here saying, let's go Mets. Welcome in, Steve L. Runner on first with 1 out here for O'Hearn. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. But way inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Inside and fouled off. 1-2. George says, John, thanks for always being here. Good times or bad, you're much appreciated. LFGM. Como. You guys are welcome. I have lost the game here. See if I can get it on SNY. I'll just be a little bit behind here. Count is 2-2. Tom deals. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. The third pitch. Oh, called strike 3. Got him looking. Third strikeout for Tom. Ice Tong. Get the wind. Ice Tong. In for a strike. 0-1. Stoney says, Tong doing a lot better today than last start. Yes, agreed. 0-1 to count. Pitch count is a little too high here, but that's all right. He had a shaky first, but much better here in the second. But popped foul, 0-2. DO2. And a little chopper. McNeil's got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We go to this bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Mets. Vientos, McNeil, and Beatty coming up. Frank says, I figured it out. Mr. John, it's the Mr. John play calling that has me addicted. Without the special iced tea. 4:45, Al. I believe it was 4:45. George says, nice tongue. Love it. I know a couple other games are starting here along with us. Let's see what's going on in those games. Guardians and Tigers, no score, top of the second. Blue Jays, Rays, no score, bottom second. And A's and Red Sox, no score, top first. Fitzy had a class today, so Fitzy's not covering his Red Sox. But it looks like Fitzy and I will be live for the Thursday night football game tonight. That was a long homer. Yes, it was. Four straight games for Pete with a home run. Did you say Fitzy has a girlfriend now? I don't know. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1 to Vientos. Swung on a missed, 0-2. Arthur, yes, and lined up the middle, base hit in the center field. Even if he doesn't, he's got a great shot at 40. I mean, that put him at 37. Still 9 games to go after today, so that'll bring up McNeil, running on first with nobody out. Pete may surpass your prediction. My prediction was 40 for Pete. 35 for Soto. Outside 1-0. And 30 for Lindor, but it's going to be close. The 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. One and one the count. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1 to McNeil. McNeil flies one out to right. Tatis is there. One away. You predicted Pete with 40, Soto with 48. Pete was a solo shot? No. It was a grand slam. I think we might have learned something after the last outing. He's pitching much better now. Come on. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Up high. Oh, called a strike. Come on, Blue. You have one more? Yeah, I think he hit 41 with the Yankees, right? Outside, 1-1. And that one ripped foul, 1-1. Or 1-2, excuse me. Just the Giants. Just the Giants versus the Dodgers. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. $41 last year with the Yankees and 109. He needs 10 more RBI to tie that. Oh, the Reds play. The Reds play the Cubs tonight. Excuse me. There's a strike, 1-1. And that one fouled off down the right side, 1-2. Yeah, Gina says good to see Terren's back. George says, come on, Terrence. Fitzy is not streaming. Fitzy's in college right now. Fitzy's in his class right now. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. And a broken bat, that's a foul ball. Completely shattered that bat. No, he's not streaming. Unless he's streaming from class. The 2-2. That umpire was jacked. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. We go to the third. Still 1-0 Mets. Oakland up 3-0. Yikes. Other games going on right now. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Guardians. Blue Jays and Rays, no score in the second. Yeah. And still top of the first there, too. With the A's up 3-0. Be 9-1-2 for the Padres coming up. Fermin, Tatis Jr., and Luis Arraez. Chat is kind of quiet today. It's alright. It's an afternoon game. Charles says very heavy rain in Paradise today. That's not good, Charles. A respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. It took 5 guesses to get crickets. Dude, I'm telling you, yesterday when she did that, she used it what was funny is she used it properly. And I just texted her right away, even though I knew she wouldn't answer. Ron's here. That one popped up. McNeil out in the shallow center field grass. 1 away. James says, hey, Jen. No. Not Jen. I'm listening. My sister's name is Jen. I'm listening from work, just so you know, but I can't chat. Currently on the road. Just stopped at second. Let's have a great stream. In for a strike, 0-1. Tatis flew out to right field his first time. Foul ball. Yo, this one's up near his chin. Kenny and Kenneth here, new subscribers. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Let us know if you're a fan of one of these two teams. Oh, we're getting a crew chief review here. Tatis thought it was gone. This is a foul ball. Why are we challenging this? This is not close to being a home run. I'm sorry. He flipped his bat thinking it was gone. This one's up and in. Not hitting him. But, hey. Don't be flipping your bat. And he lines one right back up the middle, a base hit. A 1-out single will bring up Arraez. He singled his first time. Especially when it's not. I don't care if they do it after they hit a home run. It was a foul ball, and it wasn't close to being a home run. And that gets away from Pete, and the runner will go down to second. Let's see. No, it's slow. Pete's got to come. Pete's got to try to block that though. So a runner on second here, 1 out. Once again, a Rise singled his first time. Was stranded at third. And he bounces one in the dirt, and the runner will go to third. Come on, dude. You throw a ball in the dirt over to Pete, then you throw one to the plate. And bad job. I'm not. Terrenz has got to slide over and block that. Pulled foul, 1-1. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 78 degrees, expected low of only 77. Cloudy skies, humidity at 86%. Winds from the east at 4 miles an hour. Very heavy rain in the area. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Boys, get it together, please. Right, it should be a runner on first right now. He's standing on third base. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Leo's here. Hello, John and Mets Nation. We need to win this series today at all costs. LFGM. What's up, Leo? Welcome back. Runner on third. 1 out here. The 2-2 from Tom. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. So 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2 from Tom. Popped up. Shallow left. Nimmo. He'll make the catch. The runner's tagging. The throw to the plate is not in time. We are tied up at 1. 2 out, nobody on now. Up high, 1-0. Weak throw, very weak throw, George. Foul at the plate, 1-1. Gina says, that's okay, we're going to kick their butts today. Let's go. I'm doing all right, Leo. Oh, Machado fouled that one off of him. Tong up to 48 pitches here in the third. A little higher than where you want to be. Still waiting for the next pitch here. Come on now. When I saw how shallow, I thought we'd have a double play. I thought it'd be closer. It wasn't even close. That's the problem, Frank. He should have never been on third base, right? Threw a ball in the dirt. Threw a ball in the dirt to Pete that got away. And then he bounced the first pitch past Terrence. Now, Terrence needed to do a better job of blocking. But yeah, agreed, Gina. Much better. Much better outing. A free run. Exactly what they gave him, George. All right, Machado back into the box here. It's a 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Doug's here saying sorry I'm late. Hi, John. Hi, Adrenaline Junkies. Let's go, Mets. Tom can do this. Charles says your support and contribution on the PAS network are greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning, but the Padres get a run. We go bottom three. Evened up. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2 in their lineup as well. Let's take that run right back. Times 4. Who's a slower runner, Machado or Vientos? Oh, Vientos is slow. Like, like slow. Boston has responded, kind of. It's now 3-1. And they still have runners on the corners with 2 out in the first. The Tigers lead the Guardians 1-0. The Rays lead the Blue Jays 3-0. What are the standings in the American League East? A 4-game lead for the Blue Jays, so most likely they have 12 games left. The Yankees only have 9 games left. So, oh no, they have 10 games left. They both have 10 games left. So, barring a complete collapse from Toronto, they should win the division. And right now, Toronto would get home field advantage. They have the best record in the American League, followed by Detroit. The Astros would be third. So if that were the case, who would the Astros play in the playoffs? Oh, it'd be right now. It would be Astros, Red Sox. Mullins will lead it off. 9-1-2 for the Mets again. Outside 1-0. Pulled base hit in the right field. Nice. Mullins starting to come around a little bit. Let me come back over to the chat here. It's the third, but Mets acted like it was the dreaded fourth, right? I almost said the same thing, Frank, but as an older, not older, but 20 plus years older than he is, he probably not. Yankees are 4 out, but they have the tiebreaker, so it's more like 5. What's happening here? Swung on a mass 0-1. Toronto has the tiebreaker. Oh, Toronto has the tiebreaker. Oh, my bad. Oh, they have the tiebreaker. So it is more like 5 because you have to finish ahead of them. Yep. How's C. Lee? It's been a while since we've seen C. Lee, but he checked in. He was doing good. Mullins has been giving me agita. Outside, 1-1. The Yankees would have to basically win out, and Toronto would have to lose a ton. Yeah, the Yankees would have to go 10-0, and Toronto would have to go 5-5. Lindor hits one in the right field. That'll be a base hit. Mullins round second. The throw to third is cut off, and they called Lindor safe at second. I thought he was out. We'll see. Let's see. I want to see how close this is at second. Mullins was going to be safe anyway. I'm not sure why they were throwing it to second. Let's see. Here we go. I don't know. They're not challenging. So second and third here for Soto. Nobody out. Let's freaking go. Inside 1-0. So it's a single. He goes to second on the throw. Thank you, Gary. I've never seen Lindor happier than when Katia was out there playing. That was awesome. I had to go back and listen to it. That was awesome. We're getting a mound visit here. He was safe. They just showed it. Nope, he did look out, but in slow motion replay, they got it right. And they didn't. The umpire called him safe right away. So Lindor's wife. Oh. The 1-0. And fouled it off 1-1. Damage time. Come on. Doug says Soto will be patient here. Someone join me in saying damage time. It's a new MC Hammer song. The 1-1. Soto grounds at the second. The run will come in. Not sure why they had the infield playing back, but sign me up. 4-3 on the putout. Lindor goes to third. And the Mets go back in front 2-1. That's how you respond. Here's Pete. He had that mammoth home run his first time. There you go, Frank. You got Gina saying damage time. The first pitch to Pete. Outside, 1-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. Oh, down the middle, 1-1. Pete's laying off that high heater and outside breaking ball lately, huh? Yup. Yup, 445 on the home run before. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Frank says, I'll keep smoking. I heard yesterday that Soto's having his best year statistically. Yup. Yeah, of course I said. The score was 1-0. And a little chopper foul. 2-2. That is 100 RBI. Thank you, Doug. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Well, that's because I thought Jacob was trying to make a funny because he knows that people complain about solo home runs in the chat. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Are we getting a pitching change? I froze up there for a second. Soto 9 RBIs off from last year. From the last 2 years, I think they said. He's got 109 2 years in a row. But welcome in, everybody. We got 139 people in the chat. Smash them thumbs up for us if you have not done so already. George says, hydrate, elevate, celebrate. Very important. Boston cut the lead. It's 3-2. Yep, we were getting a pitching change. Doug says Nimmo's been seeing the ball well lately, so so let's go. Charles says Thursday afternoon edition of MLB action. Live streaming broadcast coverage on the PAS network. Yeah, we'll see. I think tonight 15 are going to do the Thursday night football game as well. So I'll text DK. I know a lot of you like the three-man group on Monday night. So, and fouled off 0-1. And what I love is doing a lot more football already earlier in the year than I expected. Yes, TZ, they took out Vasquez. Yep. Yep, he was a former Yankee. Yep. Oh, he's part of the Soto trade? The 0-1 to Nimmo. And that one golfed foul 0-2. Gina says DK is a real gentleman. Listen, just because I told you guys the stories about how we've known each other since the early 90s, you don't have to lie. We know. We know the truth. DK's not nice. No, I'm just kidding. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt. Doesn't get far enough away. 1-2 to count. Padres not afraid to use their top-rated bullpen. The 1-2 to Nimmo. Runners on the corner for the Mets. They've gone back in front. And Nimmo crushes one out to right. Tatis back at the wall. He jumps. It's out of here. Lindor pumps his fist on the way to the plate. And it's 5-1 Mets. Thank you, Doug. Hugs for Nimmo, says John Boy. Chopped foul 0-2 to Vientos. Speaking of counting blessings, wanted to thank Charles for his wisdom, inspiration, and of course his humor. Flippin' ad. I miss the excitement. I'm sorry, Gina. The 1-2. Outside. Did he go? No. 2-2. There he is, guys. There's Fitzy. What's up, buddy? I was just saying that you were. You did. You said, and chopped foul. Still 2-2. You were talking about it in the chat before he came to the plate. Dang, voice texting. Blocked. Blocked. Wrench removed. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. That's only the second out. I thought I was waiting for the inning to be over. That's only the second out. That'll bring up McNeil. Ads were on both the TV and the phone. Well, hopefully someday we get to the point, guys, where we don't have to have ads on anymore. 1-0. That ball's down low. Leo says, I'll have to chain smoke this whole game today, I swear. Pour it on. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Swung him, it's 3-2. The 3-2. Yeah, that's hooked on the line. Foul. Any Yingling is good, said Frank. Yep, Sean's been here. Sean said hello earlier. How's it going today? I've seen the Mets have scored some runs. Well, they scored yesterday, just not enough. I don't know. The crowd seems kind of light today, Gina. I know it is a day game. It's a Thursday afternoon game, but the crowd seems kind of light. You know, inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Sproat tomorrow night. McLean on Saturday afternoon. And to be announced for Sunday for the Mets. Can Young Tong hold this lead? Well, the problem, and I don't want to say a problem, but something he's going to have to get used to. He's been sitting for a while here. Sitting for a little bit, so down low, 1-0. Oh, they called a strike. Come on, Blue. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped up, shallow center. Cronenworth makes the catch, so that'll retire the side. But the Mets answer back with 4, and now lead 5-1. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Merrill, Laureano, and Sheets for the Padres coming up. Does anybody else see a blurry screen? Well, then you might have to refresh. Because it glitched out for a second, so you might have to refresh it. Let me refresh it on my end as well. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Alright, hopefully that fixed it up a little bit. I refreshed. You guys should refresh as well. Refresh fixed it. Good to hear. Awesome stuff on the numbers tonight, or this afternoon as well so far. See if the Mets can hold this lead. Yo, Gelbsy! Our young guns are saving us. I feel confident with them. With them all. LFGM dominate Met style. I tossed a beer cap at the TV. Up high, 1-0. That fixed it. Let's go. Carla admires her flag. It fouled off, 1-1. I'm DVRing this for later as well. Sorry for that. Outside, 2-1. I have it written down if he doesn't answer. Okay, fixed. Yeah, you guys had a refresh. I had a refresh. That one ripped out to right. Soto makes the catch. 1 away. Yeah, much better. Yep. Oh, man. Inside, 1-0. That fouled off, 1-1. Win today puts to 7 games to go. No. A win today puts it down to 9 games to go. Fouled straight back, 1-2. I hope Tom goes 5. 6 would be nice. Pitch count's a little high here. But 5 should definitely be obtainable. No, not yet. 7 wins to go. Why not all 9? The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 5th strikeout. That'll bring up Sheets with 2 outs and nobody on. Bernard is here saying, good afternoon, everyone. Let's go, Mets. It's good to see they get off to a fast start. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, throwing 102 miles an hour doesn't mean much. Throwing that fast doesn't mean much anymore in baseball. The radar guns aren't accurate. Way inside, 1-1. Somebody just subscribed. Welcome in. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. And chopped at the plate, not held on. No, I don't think it does. Off speed leads to missing stuff. The 1-2. Foul tipped, held on by Terens this time. A 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 4. Still 5-1 Mets. And what does Diaz get people out on? His slider. We go bottom 4 here. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Mets. Terens, Mullins, and Lindor. You have a feeling Jonah will be pulled as soon as he starts struggling? Well, then he would have been out already. He was struggling in the first inning. What do you mean? Here we go, bottom 4. Terens struck out his first time. Up high, 1-0. Ground ball is short. Cronenworth to throw to first. Got him. One away here for Mullins. He singled and scored his first time. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Mullins calls timeout. The 1-2. Up and in, 2-2. The 2-2. And ground ball at second. Nice scoop at first by O'Hearn, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Most pitchers used in a single MLB season. The Mets have used 46 pitchers. Sorry. I have not eaten lunch, guys. 2 out, nobody on here for Lindor. Outside, 1-0. Charles says he's snacking on some pizza. And that one lifted out to left. Loriano before the track. Mets go 1, 2, 3. We go to the fifth. Still 5-1 Mets. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Padres coming up. Doug said he had chili lime chicken and Spanish rice. How do you know if rice is Spanish? Oh, man. Come on. Be better than that. Sounds delicious, right, George? Check our numbers here. Darnell, what's up? Welcome back. You like a little heat. Well, Charles says once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Mr. John, you're the best. I don't know about that. DNA test confirmed some rice is Spanish. Oh, man. If the Mets can win this series, then sweep the Nats, it puts them in a pretty good position. Correct. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Gina says, all of you are awesome. Love being here. Thank you. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2 from Tong. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Darnell says, in Jamaica on vacation, but I'm here still. Let's go, Mets. Let's go. Tong's fastballs are only like 92 miles an hour, and even when you're center cut, batters miss them because of his delivery. And ripped foul, still 0-2. I'm making salmon, wild rice, Brussels sprouts. That's what Carla likes. And fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball rises. Rice is representing. Up high, whoa. 1-2 to count. Swung and a missed. 3 consecutive strikeouts. This is why Terens is so valuable. His pitch calling today is amazing. Jerk chicken is delicious. Jerk chicken is absolutely delicious. Outside 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Think Media Podcast. YouTube just changed the rules. Uh-oh. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Tong like, I'm not going anywhere, babe. Let's go. Charles, first, thank you for moderating. Second, Trader Joe's Spanish rice is top notch. Fouled off, 2-2. Tong a big dog now. Well, we need some more consistency at a Tong before we're doing that. The 2-2. He deals. Swung on a miss. 4 straight strikeouts. Bound down low, 1-0. Doug says Tong has it today. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Oh, yes, I got my strikeout prediction of 8. There's a strike, 2-1. You noticed Tong isn't overthrowing the fastball, yet still has late life? Correct. Frank said he predicted 10. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Citi Field crowd gets to their feet. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Big let's go Met chant going throughout the stadium. 81st pitch of the afternoon from Jonah. The 2-2. And tapped foul. We'll do it again. Big dog don't need a leash. Let the big dog eat. Come on, crowd. Get back into it here. Gina. The 2-2. The pitch. And that one drifted out to center. Mullins will make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning. He's retired 8 in a row. We go bottom 5. 5-1 Mets halfway through. They'll use the bullpen today. They're not piggybacking anybody today. I give him one more inning. I'd let him come out. I know it's back to the top of the lineup, but I'd let him stay. He's He's at 80 something pitches, so I give him a batter or two here in the sixth. But we'll see what the Mets do. Keep dealing, Jonah. Come on. Kid is sticking around. Let's go. Be right back. Can I just point out that the Mets knew this was a huge game in terms of importance, and they started Jonah. And even better, yes, Doug, even better is the way he's responded. A rough first inning. Got a little lucky with the bad base running mistake by the Padres. But, yeah. That's what I call focus pitching. 2 more innings if possible. And with the pitch count, he's not getting 2 more. John pointed out no piggybacking either. Nope. Steven says, I give him the 6. Yep. True that. And showed maturity. Absolutely. On fire. Soto, Alonso, Nimmo. Let's go. 8 in a row. Let them keep cooking. Hart, the new pitcher here for the Padres. 2, 3, and 4 once again for the Mets. Soto, Alonso, Nimmo. Soto 0 for 2 today, but does have an RBI. His 100th RBI of the year. He's sending the veteran pitchers that this is how it's done. Enough said from this old head. Here's Kyle Hart, 40 innings, a 5.40 ERA. The 0-1, way inside, 1-1. The 1-1. And Juan hits out one to right center field. It is into the gap, bounces up against the fence. Soto will pull in the second with a leadoff double. For me personally, the only way I don't let Tong come out for the 6th is if the Mets have another big inning here and they put up, if the inning lasts a half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. He didn't get all of it, and it still bounced up against the fence in right center field. For the words triumph. For those of you that watch the Rico Bronya podcast, tonight's episode should be fun. And for a strike, 0-1 to Pete. Pete hit that mammoth home run in the first, 445 feet off the bat. Walked and scored in the third on the Nimmo. Outside, 1-1. Soto contributing again, correct. I guess, sorry. What do you mean? Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. San Diego definitely still has a chance. They're only down 4. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. The Mets have they've only played one more game. What are you talking about, Gary? The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Doug says 2 more runs by the Mets would be nice. Tong is bringing his best today, man. Gotta love this. The 2-2. Hart deals. Oh, nope. Steps off. Fakes the throw to second. Charles was one of his many quotes. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. New person, welcome. Who's the new person? Yo, Caps, what's up, buddy? Another pickoff throw. Not in time. Yo, my buddy Green Bean got one. Let's go. Received. Turtle got one. Bernard got one. Let's go. Leave Tong in there for 100 pitches. Tagging in Sir John. I forgot it was a day game. Yeah, that tells me you don't have notifications turned on. Caps with the 5 gifted. Let's go, buddy. The 2-2. Hart deals. Swung on a missed. That was inside. Pete swung over it. Went away. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo with the big 3-run home run. His last at bat. Seeing a 5-1 score is great. Tong rebounded nicely. Very nicely. Oh, you had your tablet off. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we've gained 16 new subs tonight. This afternoon, I should say. 5 new channel members welcome in. I do not think Soto steals third, no. Not with Nimmo up. The lefty. It would have been... Oh, he faked. Outside, 1-1. Most likely, he probably should have done it with Pete up. If he was going to do it. And way inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Go Dodgers. Dodgers. That's how you spelt it. So, the Nimmo 3-run home run. It was the Mets had just taken a 2-1 lead. Fouled off, 3-2. Soto grounded out to make it 2-1. Pete walked, and then Nimmo hit the 3-run bomb. Yo, Snowman Multimedia checking in. Getting ready for a massive Fever game tonight. There it is, guys. Make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Does a great job of covering the WNBA, especially the Fever games. We'll mix in some San Francisco 49er action as well. Leo says put up 3 more here. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Swaggy V. Frank R is here. What's up, Frank? No, he's just going to be happy that the Mets won. Well, as long as the Mets hold on to win, I should say. Don't forget college football Friday and Saturday beginning this weekend. Let's go. I was looking at the lines for Thursday Night Football and couldn't believe that Buffalo's money line was minus 900. Are they? They're home, right? Buffalo's home. Yo, could you imagine if they're minus 900 on the road? This is a huge game. It is. Yeah, Nimmo walked. Yep. Nimmo walked. First and second here for Vientos. Now I would consider stealing with Vientos up. Hart looks back. Now he deals. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Bernard says, I wasn't here for that home run. Nimmo, thanks. We really needed that. Yes, we did. I want those Dodgers. They're ripe for the taking right now. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. See, this is what I was talking about. Now, I might not bring Tong back out now. This is 2 innings in a row he had to sit. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Frank's double steal might surprise them. Yeah, Frank T call him for the double steal, and Frank R saying it might surprise him. Another pickoff throw. No, not in time at second. But they'll probably give Tong one more inning. We'll see. Charles says, for the best in sports talk with great play-by-play and informative commentary, with outstanding content, lively dialogue, chat conversation, sub to the PAS network. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Bud says LFGM. Yeah, at least start. Agreed, Frank. You got to have somebody ready, though. Just in case, because it is the top of the lineup. The 2-2. Called strike 3 right down the middle of the plate. Come on, dude. You're making out, fine, but don't stand there. If you're just going to stand there and not swing your bat, I can do that. That'll bring up McNeil. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right and a walk. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Tong seems to get more focused after a rest. You've got 200 on San Diego. The first pitch. Right down Broadway. Swung on a miss, 1-1. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Uh-oh. The Red Sox are now upsetting you. Why are they getting blown out at home? Oh, they're down 4-2. Any shot? Yes, there's a shot. Senga comes back. Plate protection of Forgotten Art. And blooped. Foul. We'll do it again. Federico, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Exactly. The Mets do not protect the plate. Agreed. Thanks for the membership. True Mets fan here. There we go. You're back. Yep. I don't know what's. That's like the second or third time that's happened today. I don't know why it keeps happening. Soto goes. And a chopper. The only play is the first. Got him. The Mets threaten but do not score. We go to the sixth. Still 5-1. All right, let's come back over to the chat. We'll see if they bring Tong back out here. It'll be back to the top of the lineup. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. We are 4 away from 7,900. Let's go. Gina says, I hope they give him a chance to come back out. Does Tong have 7 Ks? No. Tong has 8 Ks. Al, hit the live button. It'll be Tyler Rogers, the new pitcher. Alert, alert, alert. Hit that like and subscribe. It helps with with weight loss and builds self-confidence. I'm sorry, hanging out on this channel will not help with weight loss. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know about pulling Tong here, but let's go. Yep, I agree. I mean, I don't know. Let's go, Rogers. 1-0 the count. In for a strike, 1-1. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe. The 1-1. And that one lined out to center, but right at Mullins. 1 away. I clicked like and my hair grew back. God. He said I can vouch for that. I have a ton of food in me every time I'm on this channel. There's a strike 0-1. No, Tong's not a lock to pitch. Line to third, caught by Beatty, 2-way. I agree. I hope the Mets bring Rogers back as well. How do you know if he was focused? You don't know. You're not sitting in the dugout. You don't know if he was focused or not. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Oh, not Tong. Senga. Correct. Senga is not a lock to pitch in the playoffs. And a little chopper down to third. Beatty on the run. Scoops, fires. Got him! 1-2-3 inning for Rogers. We go bottom six, still 5-1. Rogers might get another inning there. Only threw 7 pitches. Low 80s, I think. I think he was in the low 80s. I think it had more to do with how long he sat for 2 innings. I think that's what it was about. And that between sitting between the 2 innings and the fact that it was back to the top of the lineup, I think is what made them decide not to go with him. Even though me personally, I would have sent him back out. At least I would at least given him Tatis. If Tatis got on or did some damage, I would have pulled him. Lowered his ERA to 5.94. Well, yeah, coming in it was 8.49. So great outing today. That'll give the young man some confidence. Bernard says, let's go 1, 2, 3 innings. The Mets pitching have retired 11 straight Padres, so Rogers' ERA is now 1.88. 7 pitches. Honestly, you got to give Rogers another inning. Honestly, from his pitching, you believe he was focused. They're going bottom 5 there in Boston. Still 4-2 A's. Gina says LFGM. Let's go. Matsui in the pitch. Fouled off by Beatty, 0-1. Supposedly Rogers has a rubber arm. Well, Rogers' arm is in great condition because that is the way he pitches is your natural throwing motion. So it's not putting any extra stress on any of the joints or anything. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Bernard says, good afternoon, Mr. John. If I may ask, who's this guy Rogers? The guy the Mets got from San Francisco, the relief pitchers. Fouled off at the plate. That got a piece of the catcher. Still 0-2. It's nice to have Rogers to mix it up when we have a lot of hard throwers. Keeps him off balance. And that angle, not only just the way he throws, just that angle he comes at you with. The 0-2. And broken bat. Machado's got it. Over to first. 1 out. Terrence coming up. 0 for 2. 7,900. Let's go. Let's go. We are trying to make 8K by the end of the month. In for a strike, 0-1. Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Nimmo, all hitting over 260 now. Very nice. The 0-1. And a ground ball is short. Cronenworth's got it. 2 away. That'll bring up Mullins. Thank you, Frank. Nice. Let's go with that sub count. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the pen. I don't like that. Up high, 1-0. Not sure if it'll be like that after the game. Oh, yeah, with the averages. The 1-0. There's just... Oh, outside, 2-0. I thought that was a strike. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Frank says, my bad on my spelling. Been drinking and cooking. The 2-1. Popped up. Machado in foul territory. Will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 7th. Still 5-1 Mets. Merrill, Laureano, and Cheats coming up. "40 years ago, last night, the Mets clinched the National League East at Shea versus the Cubs. So if Ellie is the 7th, who gets the 9th? Or Reed, man, Reed. So if Ellie is the 7th, who gets the 8th? I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. I'd let Rogers go one more, but we don't know what Mendoza's doing apparently. Man, no, Frank. The answer to this is always no. Even though he's pitching better, I don't know. He did pitch last night, and it will be Brooks Raley coming in. Helsley pitched last night, so I'm not sure they're going to use him 2 days in a row. But we'll see. Mendoza knows the team better than I do. I'm not using Diaz for 2 innings. No. I would use, even though it's not a save situation right now, if it stays 5-1, I would use him in the 9th. If Helsley gets right, he's going to be a huge weapon in the playoffs. And he's been much better as of late. Right down the middle, 0-1 to count. Bud says 7,900 subs sure is good. Swung on a match quickly ahead 0-2. Could be Caps. Could be. Bates because he's not used to all this work. That's a possibility. Outside 1-2. What about the fact that I'm low on Pepto? And lifted foul. Still 1-2. And that one lifted out to shallow left. Nimmo coming in towards the line. Caught it. I'm not sure if it was in fair or foul territory. So I'm just going with a 7. John Boyce is much better. And he said, here, George, you can always use mine. I recommend deep breathing exercises. He can pitch too, but in a 5-1 game, I'm not having him pitch 2. 5-3 or a 5-4 game, yes, I would consider it. 5-1, no. Ground ball foul, 0-2. Thank you for subscribing. Is it pronounced Jamie? Is it pronounced Timey? Please let me know in the chat. Outside 1-2. The 1-2. Inside 2-2. It was a fair ball on the pop. Thank you, John Boy. I wrote it down as a fair ball as well. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2. Tong was impressive. Tong was impressive after that first inning today. Yes, sir. Still love to joke around. And that one line foul. Still 2-2. Garrett was placed on the IL. That ball grounded to short. Over to Pete. 2 away. The Mets announced that today before the game. Yep. Maybe Raley goes 2. Doug could be. Raley could go 2. 0-1 to count here to Sheets. Away inside 1-1. And that one lifted out to left center. Nimmo on the track. He'll make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Mets pitchers. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. Frank says, respect given to my PAS friends and family. Charles says, your support and contribution on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers, new viewers and subscribers included. Let's freaking go. I've been so caught up in fantasy football, I haven't even seen Mets news. Bullpen, nice work so far. Once again, welcome in, everybody. We go live for every Mets game. Once again, over on the playback side, I know some of you always hang out over there. Issues again today on SNY. Not sure why they're not carrying the game. Charles says, a bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch. Because it's supposed to be the branch breaking. Come on now. But because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings, always believe in yourself. Maybe I'm wrong, but in the last couple of weeks, I think I noticed a lot less walks by Met pitchers. Actually, no walks today. Doug says, I have a feeling the Mets will score here. I believe that's just gas. I believe it's just gas. Excuse my words. Nice job, ballpen. Very nice. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. They're re-showing the Nimmo home run that made it 5-1. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Mets. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Marinaccio in the pitch. Up high, 1-0. We skipped school to be here. Let's go, Mets. Very cool. Nimmo hit another grand salami. No, it was a 3-run home run. It was a 3-run homer. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Oh, my Caps. You're going nuts with the stats, bud. Soto getting warmed up. Inside. Ball 4, so a lead off what? Marinaccio is from Tom's River in New Jersey. Outside, 1-0. Soto's good at drawing walks. He is. He is 1 for 3 today. Had as a double. 119 walks on the year. The 1-0. Way inside, 2-0. 6 straight balls here. Frank says the Yankees fan across the street has Met flags. They skipped school to be at the Met game, and Gary said better than the racetrack. He did. So Soto is at 100 RBIs. Way inside, 3-0. He's exactly at 100 caps. This Marinaccio guy can't find him. What's up, Met fan prods? Agreed. There's a strike. 3-1. From Parks and Rec, yes. She was absolutely hilarious in Parks and Recreation. That's ripped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Lindor is going his way to third, and he'll make it easily. Soto with his second hit. That'll bring up Alonso as 1 for 2. A lot of former Yankees in this game. Soto again. Let's go. I knew I smelled more runs. Alonso fouls one off, 0-1. For the Mets, I know it's 125. John Olerud. But baseball, I don't know what the all-time record is. A pickoff throw to first. Not in time. It's in the air. It's in the air. Doug, come on. I fouled off at the plate, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside. The throw during the first, not in time. It's natural. It's natural. The 1-2 to Pete. And that one lifted foul down the left field line. Do it again. Fouled off again. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Thank you, John Boy and Charles. Yeah, both of them putting 232 in the chat. Pete fouls another one off, still 2-2. Gina says, here it comes. Come on, Pete. Right now, Soto, 41 homers, 32 stolen bases, 100 RBI. I did not... another pickoff throw. That's Troy's now. He's got 115 runs scored on the year. That's right, Pete. Make him work. This is powerful indeed. Soto and Alonso lines run out to right. Did he get enough? No, but this should get a run home. Tatis's throw back to first, not in time. It's 6-1 Mets on the sacrifice fly. Gives him 121 on the year. Nimmo fouls one off, 0-1. Getting way too many messages here. People know I am not at work today. Soto goes to throw down the second, not in time. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike three, got him looking two away. That'll bring up Vientos. He's 1 for 3 with a couple strikeouts and a single. Love to see Soto get 40-40. That would be great. Pete is Carla's favorite. So her nickname is now Boo Bear. Soto making it happen. Down low, 1-0. Swing the bat. Nice pitch. Nice low laser dart. And that one popped foul, 1-1. Out of play, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled at the plate, 1-2. Gina says, my son calls his fiance Bear. The 1-2. To bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. The Mets add a run though. It's 6-1 as we head to the 8th inning. So let me come over, start setting up redirects over to CP's channel for post game today. It'll be O'Hearn, Cronenworth, and Fermin coming up. 7, 8, and 9 in the Padres lineup. Alright, let's double check here. Make sure we're fresh on the scoreboards here. The Guardians have a 3-1 lead over the Tigers. That game going to the 9th. Rays still up 4-0 over the Blue Jays. A's now have a 5-2 lead over the Red Sox. Not good. Mariners with a 1-0 lead over the Royals. And Marlins Rockies, no score, top 2. All of their games are later on. But once again, we will be redirecting over to CP's channel, no matter what happens the rest of the way here. But hopefully the Mets hold on for this dub. See if I put it. Oh, it does come up now. Good. I'll get over to our official sub number today. Alright, once again, I did not put a poll in the chat. I got a good one for a poll question too, and I keep forgetting to put it in. It ain't over yet, folks. Nope, not yet. Is that an actual quote from Soto? Soto, the pitcher, makes you a little nervous. George says, CP with the best pregame and postgame. Great stuff. Let's close this one out. Come on. Oh, it is Soto in the game, the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Fouled off 1-2. One and two the count. Soto deals. And that one popped up. Shallow right. McNeil out under the grass. One away. You said it after last night's game. Very nice. Thank you for sharing, money. There's a strike, 0-1. Cronenworth is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. And that one grounded off of Soto. It'll be an infield single. It did make its way over to Beatty, but it was too late. I'm not sure. Did that hit his foot or hit the glove? They're going out to talk to him. Let's see where he gets him. Oh, hit him on the foot. He's okay. They're just keeping him in. The Mets had retired 15 straight Padres before that base hit. And can't do much about that one. That was off the pitcher and rolled to no man's land. Sharon's here. What's up, Sharon? It's a tongue in a group today. Foot, says Caps. And that one hit out the center. Mullins back. Before the track makes the catch, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Tatis, who's 1 for 3. Singled and scored the Padres' only run. Noon. No. It's 3:38. It's not noon. Oh boy, those pesky gnats are next. Yes, they are. Oh! Off of Soto again. It'll be runners on first and third. Yikes, man. Oh, he tried to backhand it and it hit off his glove and went to no man's land. If he leaves it alone, McNeil's right there for the play and the out at first. Doug says pull him. You got to start thinking about it here. I mean, first and third, only up by 5. Come on, Soto, stop screwing around. Stop screwing around. Oh, did he hit him? No, 1-0. Edwin Diaz is warming up. Edwin Diaz is warming up. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, a reaction. The choices we make. The 1-0. Soto deals. There's a strike, 1-1. Mets can't possibly give up the momentum here. Do what's correct. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. If Arise gets on, I think Soto's done. Pour some sugar on it. And that one chopped back to Soto. He's got this one. He'll flip it to Pete. We go bottom 8, still 6-1. He's got a big smile on his face. Still 6-1 Mets as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Let's go. There we go. Red Soto Cup. Red Soto Cup. Don't you screw up. Oh, man. Frenzy. What's up, Frenzy? Saying let's go. For the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Beatty, and Terrence. That's not the Soto we signed on my birthday. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the Soto we signed on your birthday. You're taking credit for the other one. I'm just kidding. Right, George? Are you sure? Let's go, Mets. Up to 79-11 on the sub count. Let's go. Let's do this Mets style, says Frank. Let's go, Mets. He put the grimace, the Mr. Met, the crickets. No Pepto today. It'll behoove him. Wow. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Rodriguez, a new pitcher here for the Padres. The 1-1. And blooped out to left. That'll go foul. Still 1-2. The 1-2 to McNeil. And that one lifted out to left again. Foul. Still 1-2. Charles says hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. And that one lined out the center. Merrill's there, one away. Gina says I'm supposed to be filling out important paperwork for my lease before 5 p.m. Can't stop me. Can't stop me from being here. Foul tipped by Beatty, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Charles with my favorite quote. In the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. I saw the press conference. What about it? And that one lifted out to left. Foul. 2-2. Kent's here. What's up, Kent? Afternoon PAS, John. Let's go, Mets. Sorry I'm late, but I did hit the like button. Let's go. 0 walks today. That's the key for the pitching staff. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Yeah, they're not happy. That's old news, man. Not their call. It's TKO's call. I agree with them being upset, but what are you gonna do? It's like if the NFL decided to hold the game in like London or something. Just hold the Super Bowl in London or something. The 1-0. Chop foul 101. Exactly, Caps. That's all it is. And a little chopper to third. Over to first. We go to the ninth. 6-1 Mets. It'll be Machado, Merrill, and Laureano. My boss is here. Shh. Don't tell him I'm not at work. Timmy Trumpets. I don't know. Brazoban was getting warmed up as well, so I don't know if it's going to be Diaz or Brazoban. But once again, thank you all so much for today. We'll get into the total sub numbers here. We have 74 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much. And the official sub count for today so far is 42. 42 new subs today. So welcome in. Once again, shout out to Caps. Caps, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships again. Appreciate everybody going above and beyond to support the channel. Steven says, okay, top 9. Get it done for the Ice Tong. Let's go. Great job by Tong today. Struggled in the first, but then settled in after that. Retired the last 8 batters he faced. Set a new mark on strikeouts with 8. Come on, Mets, finish it in the top of the 9th. Come on, Timmy Trumpets, and it is. Timmy Trumpets is in the game. Ready to drop to 8. Yes, it is. John Boy says, easy to hit that like button. Just double tap the screen. Thanks, John. That's if you're on the vertical side. I'm not sure if it works on the big side. You think this is a wise choice? Even though it's a 5-run game? Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. Once again, everybody, when we are done today, don't just up and leave. In the chat, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's True Mets Talk channel. Him and Rob will have post game this afternoon. Whoa, way inside, 2-1. Come on, Diaz, what are you doing, bud? The anti-dentite? I don't think this is a waste. He hasn't been working. 3-1. Yeah, take a series from the Padres. Good sign. Needed this. And there's a strike. 3-2. Yo, Machado threw his not in disgust that it was called a strike, but he thought it was ball 4. Let's see what happens here. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. The outside pitch. One away. He doesn't need to necessarily... You know what? Anti-dentite. Goodbye. That's what you came here to bitch about? Don't need you chatting. You can listen. You're hardly ever here. So from now on, you can just listen and not chat. Moron swung. Oh. If you don't have less on, you have the raging anti-dentite. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Let's go. 2-mo. 2-mo to go. Diaz feeling it here. Swung on a miss, 2 away. No, don't be sorry. He's in a different school. Oh, great question, Terry. Right now, for me, my number one starter going in is up and in 1-0 is McLean. Game 2. Ooh. Popped up. Foul. 1-1. Maybe game 2 going Holmes and Mania, piggybacking them. They do it on purpose. Let's go, Mets. The 1-1. That one missed somewhere. 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Padres are down to their final strike. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We'll definitely be back live tomorrow night for Game 1 of the Mets-Nats series. The 2-2. Popped up. On the infield, Beatty comes over towards the third base bag. He'll make the catch and the ball game is over. The Mets take 2 out of 3 from the Padres. Drop their magic number to 8. Now have a 2-game lead over the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks face the Phillies starting tomorrow. So, thank you so much. Let's go put it in the books. Good job, Sir John. Thank you, Joe. George, thank you. Gina, thank you. Minion Victim, you agree with the anti-dentite? Well, you're putting iPad Alcatraz now as well. So, he came in and had a 1-2-3 inning on 9 pitches? Relax. One series win in the books, 3 more to go. Victory, says Sharon. Thank you, John. Thank you, bud. All right, everybody. Thanks again. You're welcome, Bernard, as well. Once again, thank you to Caps for the 5 gifted subs today. All the new subscribers. We're up to 45. It just ticked up. We're up to 45 new subs today. Let's go. Make sure if you are subbed, you have notifications on. Fitzy and I might go live tonight for the Thursday night football game. And then if not, we'll definitely be back tomorrow for game 1 against the Nats. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's True Mets Talk podcast. He's got post-game live. So spam the W's in the chat over on his channel. And we'll see everybody tomorrow night.